I'm so frustrated with what's going on here at Prime right now. I have taken crappy loads all week so that I can make it to class at ACE 2 in Salt Lake by Tuesday, which is 2 days from now. Okay? I have taken a hit this week on revenue and loads. Okay, yeah, granted they're dropping hook, but my sleep schedule's all jacked up. These are low-paying loads, all because I knew I was going to be in Salt Lake on Tuesday and I could defer my payment this week, so I still have a decent check. But they just routed me. Okay, it's Sunday. It's Sunday and it is 4:50 Pacific time. Salt Lake's an hour ahead. Okay. They gave me a load going 4 hours further than Reno, where I am right now at this Walmart, DC, to drop this load right now. I don't want that. Okay, great, okay. So, I just got a message from dispatch because I told them I'm not taking that load in California. I'm deadheading 8 hours to Salt Lake so I can take this damn class. They got me a load out of California, a beer load, nonetheless. Those loads suck. You guys will know they're heavy. They take forever most of the time. Every beer load I've ever taken out of Houston's been great, okay? They are heavy as hell, don't get me wrong, but they're usually already preloaded. I don't know what it's like in California with beer loads. I'm not trying to deal with that right now, especially when I'm on such a time crunch trying to get back to Salt Lake. All right? I've missed class 2 different times because of things out of my control. I was in Missouri last week so that I could get my class done, and somebody got sick, so the class wasn't going through. I couldn't do my class then. So I was in Missouri for a day, and I missed out on potential drive time and money because I was in Missouri hoping that I would take my class. And I didn't find out until I asked the day before. I was like, can I drop this at the yard and then take my class the next day? Because they had it scheduled for Wednesday. Sorry, I just drank a lot of coffee because I just took a big ass nap. But they scheduled me for Wednesday to take the class. Well, my load delivered at 8:30 Wednesday morning. I'm like, can I just drop this on the yard? Because I don't want to be walking in halfway through class and miss out on it. You know what I mean? Oh no, they told me, oh no, somebody got sick, so it's canceled. What? Dude, come on. So he's like, we got a class on the 5th in Salt Lake, we'll do it then. Great. Yeah, let's do that. So I took my time at in Missouri, and I did all my stuff. I did laundry and washed my clothes and all kinds. I just got caught up on rest and everything else. So I get out here. You know, I got a load from Springfield to Colorado, and then Colorado to Idaho, and then Idaho, now I'm in Nevada. And Reno, right on the cusp of California. So now it's like I'm 8 hours away from Salt Lake, right here in Reno where I'm at, okay? They're sending me 4 hours further into Chico, California to pick up a load at 9:30 tomorrow morning. 9:30 tomorrow morning. And then I gotta try to make it back to Salt Lake by Tuesday morning so I can get into class. I'm supposed to drop it on the yard there in class. So I did the math. You know, I woke up and started running, did trip plan. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I am not gonna make it by Tuesday. So I sent dispatch messages. I was like, hey, I'm running the numbers. I'm not gonna make it to class on Tuesday. I've already missed class twice. And I'm already behind on the plans that I have set for myself because I'm supposed to be able to train by the 15th. So I wanted to take home time before I took my training class because I planned on being out so that I can get my student trained and gone through all the process without me taking any home time, so that we're not wasting any time. So that's possibly 6 to 8 weeks we're going to be rolling together, PSD and TNT, and I didn't want to burden him by taking him with me to my house to do home time because I'd want to stay home for more than just a couple days or take a 34, you know. And what is he going to sit in the truck for a week? No. And he doesn't even live in Houston, so it was not going to work out. So just as a courtesy to my co-driver, I wanted to take some home time before I went back on the road and did my training class. So I take home time. I live in a hot spot. I gotta be out on the road for 2 weeks, which makes no freaking sense to me because I'm in hot spots all the time. I'm in Reno right now, for Christ's sake, but it's not a hot spot. It's because I was home, right? If I'm in my truck, that doesn't mean necessarily they assume that I'm just gonna stay in my truck and I'm not gonna get an Uber to go to a casino somewhere here in Reno. You know, that's completely possible. That's not what I'm doing. I don't gamble because I don't trust myself. If I can't trust myself playing video games with virtual currency that I make in-game, then I'm definitely not going to bet real money on, like, what other business can you hand somebody money and expect nothing in return? I'm not doing that. So I'm a little frustrated because now I have to deadhead 8 hours back to Salt Lake. That's on my dime. That's how much I just filled up, thank God. And I can get about 12 miles a gallon deadhead. But I am now sacrificing fuel and a potential load driving all the way back to Salt Lake City so I can get to my freaking class on time and I'm not missing out on shit. So I am furious. I am incredibly furious. This is unacceptable. This, oh my God, this is like this is all sales has. This is all sales has right now. Why did you send me here then? You knew I had class. Like I hate that. Like I get they want to keep me rolling. Like it's like they give me something and it's like, all right, I trust their judgment. Now I'm starting to second guess it because this is ridiculous. I'm about to drive 8 hours from here. I'm gonna have a fresh 10. I'll be able to get there tomorrow, like tomorrow morning. I'm rested. I slept, and I'm about to get unloaded. By the time they're done with me here, my 10 will be up, 8-2 split type crap, and then I'm gonna deadhead all the way to Salt Lake City. I've never had to deadhead this far before for something. And it's like I'm already behind on my plans. So it's like, I'm not taking this load. Please take me off this load. I'm gonna deadhead back. He's like, all right, I redid your PTA for after your class on Tuesday. He's like, great. So they shouldn't even try to dispatch me on a load going back. So it is 4:50 right now. I don't know where my fleet manager is, but I'm dealing with another dispatch person, and I'm kind of getting juggled around, you know. So the only time I hear from my fleet manager when he wants to yell at me about my YouTube channel. So all right, well, I guess I'm gonna upload this now instead of waiting and sitting on it. Go ahead and upload this now. I got another video that I haven't even put together yet, but that'll probably go out tomorrow just to keep the content flowing. But I'm gonna go turn this paperwork in. I was an hour and a half early at Walmart. You're not supposed to be more than an hour early here at Walmart. So I'm sitting in my truck until 1 hour before my appointment time because you're not technically checked in until you get to the door to check in with receiving. So you shouldn't get fined. Just keep that in mind. Remember, just ladies, love it, hate it, rate it, take care, and I'll see you on another time.